Well, I tested the chuff sensor, the soundboard sensor, and it would work on the bench. But now that it's installed, it doesn't work. So it looks like I am going to have to go in there and do something with that sensor. But I did get everything else back together. I did convert this to a single chuff per rev, which gives you a lot more distinct chuff. And the system is working as it's intended. We have chuff during chuff, and we have a idle speed during sitting, so that the heater doesn't overheat the smoke. We get a little trickle of smoke, and then when we go back to chugging down the road, we get puffs, but we also have a headlight, and the headlight lights up when the motor is on, because that's what this is, a motor on sensor. So I use that to turn on the piece. So not too bad. I might try something else for the smoke. Now that I thought about it a little bit, you might want the firebox on anytime there's power to the track. I don't know, we'll see. In any case, motion means the headlights on, motion. Okay. In the rear, we'll have red lights, and we'll also have some green lights up front, but I'm thinking I can tap off of here and get the green lights when I'm ready. I shortened all of the menagerie. I haven't tied them down yet. I'm going to do a fit. I'm going to do a fit with the firebox and the body, and check the wiring and see where I need to route it, if I need a special location to bring things down and out easily or not. And then we'll try to get it running on the track. All right, I've got 30 minutes. I should be able to do that. I did take a short break to watch the last 5 minutes of Washington playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, which was uplifting until the last minute and a half. Son of a gun. So close, and yet, 5 yards more, we might have kicked a field goal, but we just couldn't get there. They tried. I mean, a 1-point loss to the Steelers, I think, is respectable, okay? I'm okay with that. So they're 7-2, and we're 7-3. We have a bye week after next, I think. We have the Eagles next week. At any rate, so I'm feeling good with this, with that, except for the sensor, but I have sensors. I should be able to figure that out. It was working reliably. I'm sure there's something wrong with the wiring in there, because this has been kind of laid around up and down, in and out a few times. So single chuff is working well. Smoke's working well. The heater's working well. At 40 miles an hour, we got 5 volts going into the heater. If I can get this where you can see it. There you go. So as I speed up, you'll see the voltage increases. And that's because there's more airflow. And that means the voltage heats up, more airflow, and we maintain a good, steady chuff. All the way up. All the way up to the maximum chuff rate, which is, you're not getting a lot of air in there because you're just giving it a pulse every rotation. So you're not getting a big old swish of air. But you can see at 50 with the load, I mean, we never run full speed flat out. The engine can't go flat out if you have any cars on it. So you're going to see the chuff. It's going to be just fine, I'm sure of it. And we know everything fits in the tender because we've done that already. So I'm going to reassemble this. I'm going to work on the ice pan and the firebox fitting and making sure everything is as good as it can be. And then I'm going to focus on the drawbar and the height to the connector, especially on the rear end, because when I had this together, this coupler seemed to be way low. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. So we'll see what we got and go from that. But every day you'll see progress on this. I'm still printing parts over here, and I'll be building tenders and everything else that goes with it very soon. I have all the electronics I need. I just have to pick the right ones and put it together. Well, I got to make a few of those boards, but I'll get one made eventually. But these will be prototype breadboards. Not that bad. I mean, if you look at them, they're a little icky, but they're not bad. Okay. That's where I got reasonable day. I chased everything down while I make sure everything was reliable. It's definitely reliable, with the exception of this sensor. I'm going to fix that, and it will be reliable. And then we'll be on the rails. All right. I'll talk to you later. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and I'm a veteran, so I think I'll get some time off and good behavior kinds of things. But I did hear a mention of fall cleaning of some kind. Oh, God. All right. Later, gang.